Hi, I'm doing this video because I felt like I needed to share this information I've learned. So my name's Akina and I've basically been on this course about therapy. I know 5 different types altogether. So the first one I want to tell you about is ACT. ACT was new for me, but not so new when I started learning it because I read this book called The Happiness Trap, and actually ACT is throughout that book. ACT stands for Acceptance Commitment Therapy, and what they say to do is when you're in a situation that's really stressful or really sad, to accept that this is how you're feeling and this is a situation that's making you feel like this. And think of like sinking sand, when you try and get out of sinking sand, it's quite dangerous and you can sink in deeper. So it's the same with emotions sometimes. If you're sad and you force yourself to be a different feeling, or you try and escape this sadness rather than feel it, or and sometimes when people are anxious because they're not achieving something that they really want to achieve, or they're as a team not working very well together, that anxiety can make people angry because they feel that you know this task needs to be done now, or this goal needs to be achieved. And sometimes acceptance that it may not happen today or it may not happen tomorrow, or that the way it is making you feel is unhealthy, and allowing yourself to develop and grow at your own pace. And then the commitment part is all about behaving in line with your values. So sometimes when you're forcing yourself to achieve this goal or putting pressure on yourself or your team members to work more effectively and quickly and do more tasks in a shorter space of time, you are not able to work in line with your values. So you may be blunt with people, you may be restless, anxious, you may not be able to uphold the standards that you would do normally. And so they say the first step of the ACT is really important, because once you allow yourself to feel the feelings you are clearly uncomfortable with, just allow those feelings to be there, then the commitment happens naturally. Right, I feel really angry because I'm not getting this task done quick enough. I feel this task needs to be done now. And then, right, I'm going to work at my own pace because this day is going to be different than yesterday. And then working at your own pace means that you have accepted that anxiety is going to be there, so it doesn't really turn into anything else. And obviously, when you're mindful and you're aware and you label those feelings, it helps them to maintain and not get any worse. So, and this sort of self-awareness helps our commitment to behave in line with our values. So it could be like effective team working, because everybody wants to work effectively in a team or as an individual. And also showing self-care, acknowledging you're stressed and working at your own pace. Maybe telling a colleague, actually today I'm not going to be working as well as I usually do because I feel actually today is a bit stressful, and accepting that, telling people that, making people aware. It's all about that commitment in working at your full potential, really. And the therapy part is all about, basically being mindful of how your body feels during that situation and what your mind is doing. And then looking back, a colleague of mine gave me an example of when he was watching the football and he saw that England lost. Actually, he felt really sad, and he just wanted to drink a few more beers to lift his mood a little bit. But actually, he thought, well, I'm just going to go and do something else. And obviously, whilst doing that something else, he was still thinking, God, England lost. And actually, he thought, well, actually, he's quite liked that everybody was together watching the game, and he quite likes the vibe of everyone being together, and so he didn't really do much to remove that feeling of loss, really, of disappointment, but he allowed it to be there. He accepted that it was there, so he was able to get on and do other things. So that's one small example, and so that's ACT as acceptance commitment therapy. The Happiness Trap, the book that I read quite a few years ago and I still have it. It's quite easy to access online or in shops, Waterstones or libraries. Yeah, so that's ACT. Thank you for watching.